Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?
Hi, this is Denny, and speaking for the rest of the guys, I'd like to say that it has been a great pleasure for all of us to bring you this Christmas album. We hope you will treasure it the way we do. And if you happen to be listening to this album right now, Mike, Brian, Carl, Al, and I would like to wish every one of you a very Merry Christmas, and we hope the new year brings you as much happiness as this year has brought us. Thank you very much.
Be forgot and days of old lang syne.
Can this show get any worse?
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Red orange yellow rose, red orange yellow rose, red orange yellow rose, red orange yellow rose.
Here comes Johnny in again with liquor and drugs and a cash machine. He's gonna do another striptease. Hey man, where'd you get that lotion? I've been hurting since I some call love, yes, some call love. Well, that's like hypnotizing chickens. Well, I'm just a modern guy. Cause I've had it in the ear before. Cause I've lost for life. Cause I've lost for life. I'm worth $1,000,000 in prizes. Oh, in a torture film, drive a GTO, wear a uniform, a line of government loan. I'm worth $1,000,000 in prizes. Yeah, I'm through with sleeping on the sidewalk. No more beating my brains. No more beating my brains. With liquor and drugs. With liquor and drugs. Well, I'm just a modern guy. Cause I've had it in the ear before. Cause I've lost for life. Cause I've lost for life. Well, here comes Johnny again. With the liquor and drugs. And a flesh machine. I know he's gonna do another striptease. Hey man, where'd you get that lotion? Your skin starts itching once you buy the game. About something called love. Oh, love, love, love. Well, that's like hypnotizing chickens. Well, I'm just a modern guy. Of course, I had it in the ear before, and I've lost for life. Cause I've lost for life. Got lost for life. Got lost for life. Got lost for life. Oh, lost for life. Got lost for life.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
You're right, Ian.
You're right, Dave.
Listen, I want to make a speech.
Okay.
We've got to get more people listening and more people phoning in.
Oh, I agree with you, brother. How are we going to do it?
Well, what it is, if you feel passionate about this show,
Yeah.
you've got to listen more often.
I listen as often as I can.
You've got to contribute more.
I contribute as much as I can, Dave. I do apologise, yes. That makes sense. Continue.
You got to contribute more. You got to spread the word. Because things like this, they don't go on forever. Anything could happen.
Huh?
Ian could go off on one, or he could become a teacher, or he could even get some regular TV work.
Well, that's probably not going to happen, but...
No, you got to keep calling in, because shows like this don't come round every day, or even every year. So tell your mates, tell your family to listen. You got to do all you can to keep this great, one-of-a-kind show going. I tried to get people to listen, but you let us down, really, when they rang you. But I've got a little jingle that I've written.
What are you talking about, David?
Hear an average show, get good with Barry's all gold. Come on, Barry, get this show going.
What was that about? Hello, Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Good evening. Hope you're well. I couldn't give a stuff, to be honest. If you missed yesterday's show, it was a court case. It sounded a bit like this.
Previously on the Iain Lee Show.
If the ice cream man was playing his music, he'd run out.
You should be number one in the chart.
I had heads cut off, legs cut off, everything you can imagine.
He's called Keith, right?
How can you say that to me? No, please say no.
My son caught me eating his mince pie.
Very strong and powerful singer you are.
You're DJ Master, but I swear I heard Paul Simon there, mate. It was good.
Oh, Jesus, crikey, matey, righty, yeah.
Oh, the best song I've ever heard is Sex and...
She's ruining me from a young age. What can I do about that?
I think I made him angry.
Oh, were it Piles, or... Oh, I thought it might have been your bowels.
That's dirty, because you know I like them.
We were watching a DVD.
I like you. I think you're very nice.
Powell, this is the actual Trevor Powell.
All I remember is the Flying Monkeys.
I think you're a very good singer.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Keep listening and don't forget to download the podcast.
Well, it's Thursday. We made it through a week without me bunking off. How about that? How's about them apples, kids? I have no idea where my producer is, Eloise. She's off, but thank you to Ben Jones for playing records and talking and doing a thoroughly entertaining show for the last few hours. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? He's good. We like Ben Jones. Anyway, on tonight's show, what have we got? Well, from midnight, the last hour, we're trying this for a few weeks to see if it kind of works. The last hour on a Thursday is going to be Triple M. Mix Mental Mayhem, straight to air. And if you're new to this kind of show, the way it works, normally the way these phone-in shows work is that people phone up, they speak to a producer who takes their numbers and their details and asks what you want to talk about and then calls you back. But when we play Triple M, you just come straight to air. And we may be doing that all night, as I've got no sodding idea where my producer is, which is a shame. So I brought in some toys this evening. I should have... If I knew she was going to go off, I'd have given her the toys. Anyway... Played Iggy Pop there, and it's reminded me of a thing I was going to ask you. Rock stars that can't sing. There's a few, aren't there? Think about it. There's obviously your Iggy Pop kind of fits in that a little bit. Do you mind if I blow my nose? Sorry, I'm a little bit snotty and it's slowing my delivery. There we go. That's better. Rock stars that can't sing. Iggy Pop. I kind of put him in there. I definitely put Dylan in there. Dylan can't sing to save his life. Not my 5-year-old nephew. I'm talking about Bob Dylan, of course, the rock singer. Can't sing to save his life. Lou Reed cannot sing to save his life. Yet between them, these men have sold hundreds of records. 0330 123 1215 rock stars that cannot sing. Let's compile a list and let's try and get the biggest earners of rock stars that just can't sing, that haven't got a voice worth listening to. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Also, don't normally talk about this, but did you see EastEnders this evening? Did you see it? I can't work out if it was the best thing I've ever seen or the worst thing I've ever seen. It was one of the two. Definitely one of the two. It was either brilliant or it was atrocious. Basically, we don't want to ruin it for anyone who may have Sky Plus it, but the Vic burnt down and I want crack. Phil Mitchell, where have you been?
I spilled something on the floor and I had to clean it up.
Well, what were you carrying?
Well, I forgot that I'd left my dinner in the microwave earlier on.
Oh.
Went out to go and get it just when I went up to get a drink, and then when I took it out, I spilled it all over the floor. I thought, I can't leave this.
Oh, God. You could have. My show is more important than a dirty carpet.
I couldn't leave it.
You left my show unattended. Anything could have happened.
Oh, not in that first few minutes.
Anything could have
Will you
happened.
turn up my headphones, please?
Yes, of course. There we go. Is that...
Jesus!
Jesus!
That's so loud.
Did you... rock stars that can't sing is what we're doing tonight.
Okay. Sorry.
I nearly swore then. I nearly dropped the F-bomb there because you're annoying me so much at the start of the show.
Help it.
And did you see EastEnders?
No.
It was either brilliant or it was awful, and I can't work out. Phil Mitchell's a crack addict. I want crack. Yeah, she said, I want crack, Billy. Give me some money. I want to get some crack.
When did he become a crack addict?
The other week. He had some crack, became an addict immediately.
Are you joking?
And Peggy had him locked up in a room. She boarded up a room, but then he escaped. Billy let him out. And then the Vicks burnt down.
Billy.
The Vicks burnt down.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't work out if it was brilliant or if it was terrible.
I haven't watched EastEnders for years. I'm not going to watch it until Ross Kemp comes back.
Well, I think he must come back to save Phil Mitchell. He must come back. He's the only person that is stronger than crack.
If he does, I can't tell you how happy I'll be. You know how much I love Ross Kemp.
You've got such a crush on him.
I tried to get Ross Kemp, and they are not having any of it.
Why?
Ages ago, right,
Yeah.
they thought that either Nick Shaw or yourself had said something about Ross Kemp.
Oh,
I said,
yeah,
it's
we
not
got
us.
us. Yeah,
It's
it
not
wasn't
us.
us, no.
Because we love him. Well, I love him. And so since then, I think they might be a bit frightened of Absolute Radio.
We'd be nice with him.
But
Nick
I'd
Shaw's screwed it up for everyone.
I know.
0330 123 1215. We've also got 4 pairs of Bare Naked Ladies tickets to give away for next Wednesday at the Hammersmith Apollo. You should come. I don't think they're on stage until about 9 o'clock.
Then how are we going to get back here in time?
We'd stay for the first hour and a quarter, then we'd get a cab.
Blimey, that will take forever.
Well, how would it take forever? Well, OK, we'd stay until 10 o'clock and then we'd get a cab.
Okay.
From Hammersmith to here. It would take 20 minutes.
All right, then.
Do it.
I'm worried I'm going to hate them.
You might not like them. I don't know. Well, why would you hate them? They're brilliant.
I've only heard that one week song.
Did you like it?
It's all right.
They do better songs than that. That's one of their weakest songs.
Oh. How did that one make it big time?
I don't know. I brought toys tonight.
Oh, yeah?
You know the last hour doing Triple M?
Yeah. On a Thursday.
Wicked. So one of us can go off. I brought walkie-talkies. So one of us can go off. Let me make sure. There's one on. Let's turn the other one on. There we go.
Got battery on
That's
it.
all charged up.
Oh.
Hello, can you hear me? Over.
And you go to that.
Hello, yes, I can hear you. Over and out. This is Iain Lee on the walkie-talkie CB radio systems.
Yankee Bravo, Foxtrot.
I beg your pardon.
We need to come up with some names.
That's what we'll do. We'll come up with handles. I believe they're just turning them off. Save the battery. We'll play with those after midnight. It'll be fun, that, wouldn't it? I've had in my bag all week and forgot I had them. So we need handles for us, please. 0330 123 1215. I'll tell you what. Shall I play a song then we'll take some calls? That sounds like a plan, doesn't it?
Yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start. Rate yourself and rake yourself, take all the courage you have left and waste it on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my Tremble for yourself, my man, you know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man, you'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face, your boldness stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, or I'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really f***ed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear?
Oh, Rose.
Hello, Ian.
Were you singing there or wheezing?
I was, I'm sorry.
No, it was lovely. I just put your mic up a little bit early and we heard you just huskily singing along to the Mumford and Sons
I
there.
quite like them.
They're all right, aren't they?
They're not too bad.
They're not too bad. They're harmless.
Not quite Metallica, but they'll do.
They're not Metallica at all. That's correct. Although they both begin with M.
True.
That's very true, yes.
Pop stars who can't sing.
Yeah, go on.
Brian Ferry.
Oh, that's a brilliant one. Brian Ferry, yes.
What people see in him, I do not know. He's got no sex appeal whatsoever.
But people find him very sexy.
I
Women
know,
get
and
very
I've got
excited.
to find out why, but I can't understand it.
He's a toff, isn't he? He's quite posh.
True.
Well, I went to my first ever music festival this weekend. I went to
Yes, so I
Offset.
heard.
It was horrible. Never going again. But we saw a Roxy Music tribute act called Proxy Music. And they were quite good. But it was very funny. The fake Brian Eno's keyboard wasn't working. So fake Brian Eno threw a genuine strop in the concert. And he got really stroppy. He started hitting his keyboard and he goes, duh, duh. And the bass player had to go, well, Brian, the keyboard may not be working, but you can still do your backing vocals, can't you? And he was just going, it was like a 15-year-old. He's been told he can't stay up late and watch the scary movie.
Oh, the right poses about, isn't there?
Yes, there are some right poses about, and fake Brian Eno is the biggest poser of them all.
Okay, Ian,
All
good
right,
night.
Rose, ta-ta. Bye-bye, there we go. Love it. Fake Brian Eno having a strop. It was weird, Offset. I did enjoy it. I'm not a festival fan. It's my first ever festival, and you know, but I did see one brilliant band. I've got their CD. They were very kind enough to give me their CD. A band called Slappers. Oh, Slappers were good. Slappers were excellent. I've got their CD somewhere, and I have to check it because there's a lot of swear words in it. So I've got to find a song. Their version of Any Old Iron probably hasn't got any swears in. Slappers, right? They were, I've got a picture of me and the keyboard player. I'll put it up on the Facebook page next week when I upload it. Basically, the keyboard player was this guy with a beard. Don't know why that's relevant. And all he was wearing was a leather pouch, studded pouch. That was it. That's all he was wearing. I've got a brilliant picture of me with him. The bass player was this weird woman who had like a sort of rubber skirt on. And she had, you know, the emergency tape that they have when there's been, like, an accident or something, you know. She had that tape covering her boobs. And the singer was bonkers. It was this weird old guy. He may have been French or he may have been pretending to be French. Either way, I stood there and watched their 30-minute set and was blown away. Genuinely brilliant. I'm going to listen to the CD. I may try and get Slappers on the show in the next few weeks. I may try and get Slappers on if anyone has heard of Slappers, the band, 0330 123 1215. Let me know what you think of them, because I thought they were awesome. Absolutely awesome. OK, right. We'll speak to James and Dog and Pammy the Cougar and Charlie Cole after we've had a little bit of this.
This is the Absolute Radio. Rock and Roll Football Live returns to Absolute Radio Extra this Saturday afternoon. Join me, Russ Williams, from 1:30 for all the build-up to this weekend's big game, Arsenal versus Bolton. At 3, you can hear live, uninterrupted, full-match commentary with Jim Proudfoot. Then from 5, full-time with Ian Wright. All the post-match reaction and your views on the phones. Hear it on DAB Digital Radio and on 12:15 a.m.
With Sky, you only get all 5 Sky Sports channels in HD with Sky, meaning you'll never miss the moment.
It all kicks off Saturday afternoon from 1:30 on Absolute Radio Extra.
It's nearly time for kick-off. Where's Dave?
Out trying to get a decent Part-X price for his car.
Oh, give us your phone.
Hello?
So, Dave, did they offer you a decent Part-X?
Nah, would have left me short.
Yeah, we know the feeling. So I've got just one thing to say to you. We buy any car.com.
Any make, any model, any age, any price, from 50 quid to 100 grand.
We buy any car.com. You make it a better deal with Graham Partech.
We can save you time too, so hey, respect.
Enter your red number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Admin fee from £50 applies.
Daddy, where do pepperami niblets come from? Well, kids, when a mummy pepperami loves a daddy pepperami very much, she chops him into little bits and shoves him in a snack-sized bag.
Pick up a snack bag of tasty new pepperami nibblers in store now. They're little bits of an animal.
We love you, Daddy. Yeah, me too. I'm delicious.
I'm the Stig.
I'm the Stig.
No, I'm the Stig. I'm the Stig.
You're not
I
the
am
Stig.
the Stig.
I'm the Stig.
Well,
You
you
know
can
you
bet.
got the Stig. You'll never be.
No, I'm the Stig. I'm Ben Collins. Only in tomorrow's Sun, read the truth about my life behind the visors, Britain's best-kept secrets. Plus, what I really think about Top Gear Stars. Stars tomorrow, only in the Sun.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
One go. One mission. One
James of Cambridge. Good evening, James.
Good evening, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you very much. So you're right.
Not too bad. I want to hear more about the girl in the rubber dress, to be honest.
It wasn't maybe quite as appealing as I made it sound out. Yeah, but it was. They were an excellent band. They were. It was the most amazing show I've seen in a long time. They were as good as Kiss.
Oh, way.
Yes, yeah. There we go. I've said it.
You put it out there.
Yep. What have you got for us, sir?
People who can't sing.
Yeah, go
rock
on.
stars who can't sing. It may be a bit.
Hello.
Brace.
You're breaking up, James. James, he's gone. We've lost James. First one to go. There we go. If you want to phone up and just lose your signal, you're more than welcome to. Always happy to do that. Someone whose signal will never lose. I don't know what that means. Pammy the Cougar?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Ian.
Yes, Pammy.
EastEnders tonight.
Was it brilliant or was it rubbish?
No, it was brilliant.
Really?
It has been boring for quite a few years, and I've been watching it since the beginning, right, because I am old enough to know.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, it was absolutely excellent. But I was a few things about continuity and things. Peggy's wig is made of nylon. It should have been highly flammable. How come that didn't catch light? It would have gone woof.
Yeah.
It would have gone woof. But her acting was fantastic because it was very good. She looked a right mess at the end, didn't she, with all her tears down her face and that. But the hair was still there.
It was bleak enough for it to have been a Christmas episode.
Yes.
It was absolutely miserable.
And Stacey, whenever she gets a really good bit of script, she always loses her voice screaming, doesn't she? Crying.
Yeah. Am I right in thinking Stacey's quite hot?
Yes, yes, young males do think she's hot.
She's got a tidy body. There was a great scene ages ago where she went to a James Bond party and had a silver catsuit on.
No, she is fit.
But bonkers. But, I can't believe we're actually having this conversation, but what the hell, I may be sucked into it now.
Listen, what do you think of suggestions for the rebuild of the Vic?
Oh, well, this is what I'm looking forward to. We're going to get a new Vic now, aren't we?
Yeah, but it could become a pound shop being Walford.
Yeah, so we're a 99p shop.
Well, wouldn't you like it to be a juice bar and a vegetarian sort of bistro?
Oh, they'll make it into... Well, she's leaving, isn't she, Barbara Windsor? So they...
What could it be?
Well, I don't know, Pammy. Hopefully it'll be a... Oh, no, they had a knocking shop in there, didn't they, once?
Yeah, I think it was above the betting shop, wasn't it?
There was a knocking shop going on, yes.
And Janine was up there, I think.
I want crack.
Oh, look, he should have burnt in there. He's a horrible man.
Yeah.
I know he's acting, but he's horrible.
Yeah, well, you know.
He's the uglier of the brothers, isn't he?
Well, yes, we've discussed this. We all want Grant Mitchell to come back and kick some ass. I can't believe I'm actually discussing EastEnders on the radio show. What the hell has happened to me? But did you see Big Brother as well afterwards?
Yes!
Oh, so did I.
I'm loving it.
Wouldn't it be good if Nasty Nick won, and it would be he would be vindicated after 10 years of abuse. It would become full circle, and he could come out and go, "That was my plan all along, was to get kicked out 10 years ago, to come back 10 years later, and to kick everybody's ass."
Yeah, but he's not that smart. But no, it would be good because he is a nice bloke, really.
He's a weirdo. I've met him. I say weirdo. He is nice. He's just a bit odd.
No, I'll tell you why I think he's a bit odd. It's because he went to boarding school all of his childhood and he wasn't loved and cuddled.
Oh, well, yes.
They turn out a bit peculiar when they come from boarding school.
Apparently they do. I've never been
They
there.
do. They like...
Why would you send your kids to boarding school?
From 7 years of age. What's the point of having them?
This is why I say, what is the point of having them if you're going to send them off so you don't see them for 3 or 4 months?
It's usually the parents do it because they were brought up in boarding school and they don't know any different.
If you sent your kids to boarding school... Hang on. I've got a Coke here, sorry. I'm
You've
doing
got
stuff...
Coke there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Cola?
I'm doing stuff I never normally do. I'm talking about Big Brother, EastEnders, and I'm drinking Coca-Cola. I'm not me.
But you don't drink alcohol, but Coca-Cola's worse for your teeth.
Oh. Anyway, if you sent your kids to boarding school, 0330 123 1215, why the hell would you do that when there is no point? The point in having kids is that you see them every day and you watch them grow and they become...
And you get them to make you cups of tea and things and do stuff around the house.
Well, listen, I've got my boy watching the washing machine and I was like, as soon as you can, Sunshine, I'm going to teach you how to work this bit of kit.
Yeah, but you don't know how to work it.
I know how to work the washing machine. Of course I do. Oh, I do all the stuff like that. Not very often, but I know how to do it.
Can I ask how your health is in that region?
It's a bit sore again and I'm worried that the whole thing was pointless.
Oh, no.
I was fingering my bum yesterday.
What?
And it feels... I'm worried that it's been appointed. I'm quite sure...
You shouldn't be mucking around with it.
I was touching it to make sure what was going on, and I'm not... It's not good
If you
news.
pick it, it won't heal. Your mother told you that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Pammy, thank you for that.
See ya.
Ta-ta, Charlie Cole.
Hello?
Hello, Charlie Cole.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi, you're breaking up.
Oh.
Was it me? Hang on. Hello? Sorry, it's on...
And he's gone. That was weird, wasn't it? That was very weird. James at Cambridge, you're back.
I'm back.
What the hell happened to you, you weirdo?
That was a bit strange, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, there we go. Well, what have you got? Singers who can't sing?
Singers who can't sing. A bit obscure, possibly. The fella from Embrace.
Oh, McNamara?
That's the fella.
Danny McNamara. Well, I'm not a huge Embrace fan, although I did meet him once, and he was a very nice bloke, and I did get a bit starstruck. I would say I would say his voice is kind of all right. Eloise?
Mark who?
Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
Oh, Return of the Mac, that guy.
No, the lead singer from...
Embrace.
Oh, hang on a second. Is this... Did Jamie win a ticket to go and see Bare Naked Ladies?
I don't know.
Hang on a second. Jamie?
Hello.
Did you go and see Bare Naked Ladies?
I did. It was fantastic.
Oh, you're one of our... This is a competition winner.
Oh, yeah, the one who I had to put on a guest list.
Yeah, Eloise sorted it out for me. She's a star.
I thought I've got to be with you back in a second, James. Don't worry. Okay. I was a bit worried by the whole. We'll send it recorded delivery for a gig that's happening in 2 days' time. I was nervous about that.
I can sue Royal Mail now. Apparently,
yeah, you can do. You definitely can do. But they're absolute arses because they did that to me once. Anyway, so you got in all right.
Finally, yes, it was fantastic.
Were you standing or seated?
We were stood. We could have sat, but we stood.
You stood. And was it good?
It was brilliant.
Oh, man, I'm very, very excited. I'm seeing them twice in the next
week.
Well,
it was their first tour, first gig. It was a tour as well.
Sorry, what?
It was their first gig.
The first gig.
Yes,
was the tour.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've got the itinerary.
Well, there we are then.
Are you a fan of the band, or are you just going because it was a freebie?
No, I was. More so of their earlier stuff, like back in 1999. I saw them live at Glasgow. So.
Did they do those bits then, did they? Older bits?
They did, yeah. They just a lot of their older songs and a couple of their new ones.
Okay, Jimmy, here's the question. How was it without Stephen, now that Stephen's gone?
It was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know the names of the bands as such.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like 10 years ago I would have been sort of more of the names, but no, it was a Bare Naked Lady. It was brilliant.
Man, I'm very... Eloise, you've got to come. She won't come with me next week, Jamie.
It should. It's brilliant.
Like, I might not like them. They'll be brilliant. They're good fun, man. Just come.
I'll come. I need to... Will you send me a reminder to bring my glasses, because I won't be able to see a thing.
I promise I won't touch you more than 5 times.
Can I just butt in?
Please do.
You know that Charlie Cole that rang up? You told people to ring up and with bad signal.
Yeah, I know.
I felt sorry for him because it's like
he was doing it.
Him.
I didn't listen. He was doing it. He was doing the thing, and I let him do it. Where's the diss in there?
Oh, but afterwards, then you were like, "That was weird." But
well, it was weird.
No, it wasn't.
But it was weird.
But it was good. I thought it was clever.
It was good weird.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood you.
Well, you did. Weird is not necessarily a bad thing. It was good. I enjoyed that. He did what was requested of him. He did an excellent job of it. Charlie Cole, you did well. Thank you. Eloise, shame on you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I know Eloise, I know what I'm doing. I know how to drive a car.
It's not about a car.
I know, I'm using that as a metaphor or a simile. I can't remember which is which. But I know how to do this.
Well, he might not have known.
Well, that's his problem. Let him get...
I wanted to make sure that he'll call again.
Let him get wound up about it and go and see a therapist in 15 years' time and have sexual difficulties because I didn't acknowledge what he was doing.
I just wanted to...
You see what you've done now, Jamie?
I'm sorry.
You've started this. Well, listen, I'm glad we sorted it out, and I'm glad we got you in there in the end, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, my dears. There we go. That's competition winner. Giving away 4 pairs of tickets to see the Bare Naked Ladies next Wednesday at the Hammersmith Odeon. And we have a very simple question that I shall give in about 15 minutes' time. James.
Hello.
Yes, we're back with you.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice, lad, wasn't he? Phoning up to say thank you.
Yeah, you don't get that often enough. Yeah, You know what? He didn't scream. That was nice as well. Usually when somebody wins something on the radio, they have to scream.
In the old days, you used to be able to say... You used to be able to pick people who were going to scream to be winners. And then Ofcom stepped in and said, well, you can't do that. That's cheating. You've just got to get the first person or, whoever... Anyway.
Not Lucky Line 9.
Lucky. You can do Lucky Line 9, but then you've genuinely got to do Lucky Line 9.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's... I don't normally do competitions. I'm kind of enjoying, James, I'm evolving into a proper, I don't know, DJ presenter. I don't know what it is. I'm with competitions, with guests. We've got some good guests for next week.
Who?
Ladies' week. I don't know if I'm allowed to, if Eloise weren't so busy. Am I not allowed to say?
I don't think you should.
OK, I'm not allowed to say.
Oh.
Simple as. But they're good.
And, of course, come dine with me as well.
Jeez.
You're
come
going on daytime.
Next Tuesday. Oh, man alive.
Tuesday, OK. Did you use your real house?
Yes, we did.
Ah, right, you're not one of those celebrities that rented a place.
No. Ben Jones offered me the use of his house, but in the end, it was just easier to use. It's a long day, man, because the night before, I didn't get home from the night before until about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, correct.
Then they come to my house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then they left my house at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Good grief.
It was a long, long day.
Is it actually, all in 1 week, then?
It's all in 1 week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I suspect if it's edited the way I think it's going to be edited, if they keep the row in about the banana, I think I'm going to look like a dick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think so. Despite the fact that one of somebody else was more of a dick than me. I think that person managed to keep their dickishness off camera, whereas I did not.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I hated him. Anyway, it's all a bit of fun.
That's it, yes.
Yeah. James, thank you for calling.
No problem.
I'm not allowing Danny McNamara on that list. We're looking for rock singers who can't sing. 0330 123 1215 Kings of Leon.
Radio, and it's the station. All aboard for the next train.
Daddy, where do pepperami niblets come from? Well, kids, when a mummy pepperami loves a daddy pepperami very much, she chops him into little bits and shoves him in a snack-sized bag!
Pick up a snack bag of tasty new pepperami nibblers in store now. They're little bits of an animal.
I love you, Daddy! Yeah, me too! I'm delicious!
It's not my fault, it was somebody else. I was standing at work when it fell off the shelf. A great big box knocked me straight on the floor, and I couldn't get up anymore.
If you've been injured in an accident at work that wasn't your fault, call BGR Bloomer on 0800 1 777 999 because you could get compensation. BGR Bloomer 0800 1 777 999.
The Debenhams new season launch. All the latest designs with up to 25% off. In all departments and online. Open till 10 p.m. ends Saturday.
I'm the Stig. I'm the Stig. No, I'm the Stig. I'm the Stig. You're not I the am Stig. the Stig. I'm the Stig. Well, You you can know bet. you guys No, You'll never
Stig. No, I'm the Stig. I'm Ben Collins. Only in tomorrow's Sun, read the truth about my life behind the visors, Britain's best-kept secrets. Plus, what I really think about Top Gear stars. Starts tomorrow, only in the Sun.
The Ford Ka Studio comes with more as standard, like driver and front passenger airbags, and speed-sensitive windscreen wipers, and headlights that follow you home, and electric power-assisted steering, and it's a Ford, and it's just $7,995 on the road. Ford. Feel the difference.
Come on down to Forest Pine Mega Discount Furniture Warehouse Emporium, Junction B on the third exit of the M512, with amazing deals on a huge range of...
Sorry, if I can just butt in. And you also get a CD player with MP3 and 6 speakers and a steering column that height adjusts.
As I was saying, Forest Pine Mega Discount Centre...
Oh, and anti-lock braking system too. The Ford Standard. More as standard.
Right, just forget it.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We've had a little bit of trouble on the Facebook page with people kicking off. And it's also this young lad called Aaron Boss Cooney, who I bloked him from the Facebook page.
Right.
And he sent me a very long message. I think it's very childish and extremely offensive how you would ban me from the Facebook page and remove me as a friend because you couldn't handle that I was right. Then he goes on to say some stuff. He doesn't understand why I've banned him. I've just sent him a message saying, call up. You won't, but call up.
I like the accent you gave him.
You couldn't handle that I was right. Banning Gary was a bad decision. You're basically spitting on the graves of all who fought for our country for us to have freedom of speech. My great-grandfather being one of those brave men. Unfortunately, he died in the last week of World War II. That's unlucky, isn't it? That's very unlucky. It's okay for people to say ban the hoodie, but apparently it's racist to say ban the burqa. It's okay for... This is a 15-year-old boy.
Oh, God.
It's okay for the indigenous people of this country to not wear what we want, but for foreign immigrants to be allowed to cover their whole body, apart from their eyes and hands. I was a massive fan of your show. Now you can shove it where the sun don't shine. The thing is, that's not why I banned him. That's not why. And if he calls up, I'll tell him why I banned him. I'm not going to tell him on the Facebook page because I'm not going to get into a debate with a 15-year-old racist. But if he wants to phone up, Aaron Boss Cooney, phone up 0330 123 1215. I will tell you exactly why I banned you, and I know you won't phone up because I think you've got an idea of what it is that I banned you for, and you'd be embarrassed to come on the radio and talk about it. I think.
Oh, you tell me when we're fair.
I will tell you. Right. Yeah, there's just a kind of vibe going through some of these people that is not healthy and is not positive and is not full of love and sunshine, and I don't want that.
I've seen some sexy ones on there.
It's not sexy. I will tell, of course. Aaron, give me a call, dude. I'm not going to, have a debate with you on Facebook because I'm a 37-year-old man with a wife and a child and a mortgage. You're a 15-year-old boy, and that's kind of... But if you want to phone up, I will tell you exactly why you've been banned. Now, fun stuff. 4 pairs of tickets to give away to see the Bare Naked Ladies next Wednesday, I think, at the Hammersmith Odeon, the 15th of September. Listen, don't only phone up if you can go to this gig. I'm going to be there. Eloise will be there. There we go. You see, she'll be singing as well. The question is very, very simple. It'll be the first 4 people that phone up and get the correct answer. Very, very simple. The Bare Naked Ladies on, I guess it's their first album, recorded a song about a famous 60s pop legend Who is that 60s pop legend? Who is the 60s pop legend that the Bare Naked Ladies recorded one of their best songs about? 0330 123 1215. The first 4 people to phone up with the correct answer will win a pair of tickets to go and see the Bare Naked Ladies next week. Simple as that.
High tide, mid-afternoon, people fly by in the traffic's boom, knowing just where you're blowing, getting to where you should be going. Don't let them get you down, making you feel guilty about. Golden rain will bring you riches, all the good things you deserve now. Climbing, forever trying, find your way out of the wild, wild wood. Now there's no justice. You've only yourself that you can trust in. And I say, high time, mid-afternoon, oh, people fly by, and the traffic's boom, boom, blowing, just where you're blowing, getting to where you should be going. Day by day, your world fades away, waiting to feel all the dreams that say golden rain will bring you riches, all the good things you deserve now. And I say, I've been forever trying. You're gonna find your way out of the wild, wild wood. Said you're gonna find your way out of the wild, wild wood.
I think that was quite an easy question. Have we got the 4 winners already? I think we might have done. Let's go to Noy. I think Noy. Noy?
Hello.
Hello, Noy. You right?
Yeah.
I think before I get you to give the answer, I just need Eloise to give me the thumbs up that we've got all the winners already, because I don't give a stuff, to be honest. What's the answer, Noy? The Bare Naked Ladies did a song about which 60s pop star?
I want to say Ghostbusters 2 because it's better than the first one, but I'm going to say Brian Wilson.
I would say Brian Wilson, Noy, because that is the correct answer. Congratulations, well done.
Awesome.
Has Eloise taken your details?
Not yet.
Then stay on the line, and she will do, and you will be seeing the Bare Naked Ladies next week. Simple as. We've got loads more tickets to give away next week. They've been very, very generous and given us stack loads of tickets. They're coming in next week. They're doing a session for Jeff, and then doing an interview for this show as well. So it's Bare Naked Ladies fans, of which I am one of the biggest. Very, very exciting indeed. Very exciting indeed that they're on the show and all of that stuff. Let's go to Dog. Hello, Dog.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right. Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
That's fine, mate. That's all right. I've just phoned up with about your come dine with me.
Is this Bill?
Yeah.
Hello, Bill. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. I've heard you've moved on, mate. You've got some nice kids and missus and...
I've got a nice kid, got missus, yeah.
You're doing well, mate.
I'm doing all right, Dog. Stroke Bill.
Mate.
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you got a job? You out of prison yet?
Yeah. I'm going steady, mate.
Good lad.
And I've cured my Tourette's.
Oh, well, that's excellent. You did have quite a potty mouth.
Yeah, that's gone now.
Yeah, good. Well, good for you. Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm just phoning.
Hang on a second, Dog. Just stay down. Hello, line 2.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
It's David.
Hello, David. What can I do for you?
Say again?
What can I do for you, David?
I'm ringing about the competition.
I think the tickets may have gone.
They'll be on there.
Eloise! Have all the tickets gone now?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, David, I'm sorry, dude. You've missed it.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I'm gutted.
But what's that accent? Where's that accent from?
That accent's from Yorkshire.
Do you still live up that way?
No, I don't.
Oh, you're living in London, are you?
I am living in London.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. We're giving away more tickets next week, but all the London ones are gone, I'm afraid.
I'm willing to travel.
OK, well, keep listening next week, and there will be more given away. I think we've got some for Cambridge, and I don't know where else. Yes, Bill, Dog.
Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm glad that guy missed the competition.
No, he sounded nice, that bloke.
Sorry.
It was quite funny, actually.
I know, it's good when stuff like that.
By the way, can I just say, Aaron Boss Cooney, who basically has accused me of all kinds of nonsense, of pissing on the grave of people who fought in World War II. Well, I've said, he sent me a phone number. He's gone from not having I suspect he's given me a friend's phone number and he's going to punk me, but we'll see. I'll give him a call in a minute. Anyway, Dog, get to the point.
Well, yeah, basically, your Come Dine With Me thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to really look forward to it. I've been promoting it. I've been telling everyone about it.
How have you been? You've just been promoting it by telling your weird friends, have you?
Yeah, word of mouth. And what I'm going to do, you know that's Steve Allen guy, you know, the fake tough guy?
Oh, yeah, the fake tough guy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that routine. It's really boring, isn't it, now?
Yeah, it's always tedious, yeah.
Yeah, well, especially now. But I'm going to listen the next day, and if he slags you off, I'm going to have a go at him.
Well, he was talking about Come Dine With Me, and he talked about all the other 3 contestants, but didn't mention me.
That's a bit rude.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Maybe he likes you, really.
Maybe he does. I've seen his penis. Exactly. Bill, always a pleasure to talk to you. I'm just going to give this Aaron a call, although I suspect he's going to punk me by giving me someone else's phone number. Oh, no, I'm going to dial up someone else and it won't be him. Because he's saying that he doesn't have a phone. And then suddenly he's got a phone number. So let's just see if... let's see.
Hello?
Hello, is that Aaron?
Yep.
Hey, Aaron, turn the radio off.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Where's the thing? Okay, it's off now.
So you managed to find a phone in the end, did you?
No, I had a phone, but I can't ring because my contract's suspended.
Okay, well then we've rung you.
Yep.
So what's your beef?
Well, I want to know why you banned me.
Why do you think I banned you from Facebook?
I don't know. I just asked you.
No, but you must have an idea. In the messages you sent me on Facebook, you've got an idea. So why do you think I've bloked you from contributing to my Facebook page?
I was defending freedom of speech.
Okay, and what do you define as freedom of speech?
What, someone says ban the burqa, and you ban them?
No.
Yes.
You think I banned you for saying ban the burqa?
Not me. You banned Gary, and I was defending him.
Okay.
I think it's stupid.
Okay. I didn't ban Gary for saying ban the burqa.
What did he say?
Ban the burqa. If people want to say that and think that that's an acceptable thing to say, that's fine.
No, because then you say no, it's casual racism. Yeah,
I didn't say ban the burqa was casual racism, Aaron.
You said it to me.
I didn't say ban the burqa was casual racism.
What was racist then?
Now, what was racist that Gary did, or what was racist that you did? Is that what
I did?
That you did?
Yeah.
Your use of the P word, your saying that all peas smell of curry.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Now, Aaron, we can either do this like men...
Aaron.
We can either do this like men... Or you can be the 15-year-old little boy you are and not have the courage of your
15,
convictions.
mate.
Not have the courage of your convictions to stand by what you've written on Facebook.
What? I was defending him.
Aaron, you're not very good at this, are you? I saw the thread on Gary's page.
What thread?
Ringing any bells yet?
No.
The thread on Gary's page.
When was this?
Where you used the P word.
When was this?
When you said that you had good reason to be racist.
Yeah.
When you said that you had some of them living next door to you and they stank of curry. Now...
No, I did not say that.
I'm afraid you did, and you know you did.
I'm afraid I didn't.
And a lot of people know you did because a lot of people saw that post.
Prove.
I don't need to prove it, Aaron.
do.
I don't need to prove it because I've seen it.
You do.
You're not very good at this, are you?
What? What?
You've got a real chance here to be honest and to express your freedom of speech, which doesn't actually exist, but...
yeah, it does exist.
It doesn't exist on radio.
So it should exist. Well, I can say what I want.
No, you can't say what you want.
Well, yeah, freedom of speech.
Well, no, Aaron, you can't say what you want because this show operates on a 7-second delay. So
yeah,
if you do swear...
I've rung before.
So what? If you do swear or you're libelous, I can't allow that to go out, so I have to dump it and then cut you off. So there is no such thing on British radio...
Well, I actually typed it. I did not say it on radio.
There is no such thing as on British radio as freedom of speech, just to address that point that you've made there, OK? So that's
nothing
that point
was said
addressed.
on air.
I know, but
it
I'm
was
just...
on Facebook.
I know, I'm just addressing that point that you made about freedom of speech on the air, OK? Now, moving on to the Facebook, are you now accepting that that's what you said?
No.
So what did you type on Facebook then that you're so adamantly that you want to defend the right to say?
I do not know what
Aaron.
It's not Aaron. It's Aaron.
Okay, this really is really piss poor. I mean, really poor effort, mate. I was expecting something, but this is, Listen, we know what you said on that Facebook page.
I'm sure.
A lot of people know what you said because a lot of people read it, and I don't want people that are overtly racist and think it's all right to use the P word and to talk about peas who smell of curry. I did
not say that.
I don't really want those kind of people. I don't really want them listening to my show. If they do choose to listen to my show, that's up to them. I certainly don't want them phoning and interacting with the show. You can understand that, can't you?
Then why did you ring me?
Sorry?
Then why did you ring me?
Because I wanted to...
You don't want them interacting with your show and you ring me.
I wanted to explain once and for all why it was you were banned and you had got the whole thing wrong.
Well, if this did happen, why didn't you ban me when it happened?
Because I only noticed it the other day.
Did you? When did it happen? How long?
Aaron, listen, you're not doing very well. You've embarrassed yourself a little bit, but well done for at least coming on the air.
I'm sure.
Bye-bye.
No, wait, hold on, I've got one more thing to say.
No, I don't think you have.
I know what's to come.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Though I'm feeling happy now, the knowing I'm drunk. A prison never always lets me down, 'cause I always stay too long. Long enough for something to go wrong. I'm in a ball, 'cause I won't take you lying down, right into the wall. The police are on their way right Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Cause I always stay too long. Not enough for something to go wrong. Cause I always stay too long. Not enough for something to go wrong. I know I gotta get to dawn. Before I start singing my song.
This is Absolute Radio, and it's the station. All aboard for the next train. Wake up with a minger. Frank Skinner, Dave Gorman, and Christian O'Connell. Faces for radio, voices for entertainment. Absolute Radio. Every morning when you wake up.
Sometimes people just aren't very helpful. People who've seen the film before.
That's actually not him. That's his twin brother who was separated at birth.
Asking for directions.
Excuse me, could you tell me the way to Salisbury Road?
Go straight down, turn left, and ask someone else.
People who leave phone numbers you don't have time to write down.
Hi, it's Dave. Could you call me back on 07700900154? Cheers.
But one thing you will find really helpful is when you Argos it. We've got a range of delivery options to suit you. And however many items you order, you'll only pay one price. Find it, get it, Argos it.
The band's about to come on. Where's Dave?
Couldn't afford it. Blew his cash fixing his car up to sell it.
Oh, give us your phone.
Hello?
So, Dave, is your car ready to sell yet?
Nah, it's still missing, even after the tune-up.
Just like you, Dave. So I've got just one thing to say to you. WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Any make, any model, any age, any price from 50 quid to 100 grand. Don't spend cash trying to make half a vet.
We could save you the dosh, okay, respect.
WeBuyAnyCar.com. Enter your red number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Admin fees and £50 applies.
When John was driving his car along the open road, somebody crashed into the back and knocked him right out cold. But it wasn't his fault. He didn't do no wrong.
If you've been injured in a road accident that wasn't your fault, call BGR Bloomer on 0800 1 777 999 because you could get compensation. BGR Bloomer 0800 1 777 999.
I'm the Stig.
I'm the Stig. No, I'm the Stig.
I'm the Stig.
You're not
I
the
am
Stig.
the Stig.
Well,
you could
bet.
I'm the Stig. No, I'm the Stig. I'm Ben Collins. Only in tomorrow's Sun, read the truth about my life behind the visors, Britain's best-kept secrets. Plus, what I really think about Top Gear stars. Stars tomorrow, only in the Sun.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I got Vinny, I got Paul, I got Alex, and then we'll do some calls straight to air for the last hour of the show. Does that sound like a deal? Yeah, okay.
Punctured bicycle on a hillside desolate. Will nature make a man of me yet? When in this charming car, this charming man, why pamper life's complexity when the leather runs smooth on the passenger seat? About these things, I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. This man said it's gruesome. someone so handsome should care. Na, 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 na. This charming man. Na, 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 na. This charming man. A jumped-up country boy who never knew his place. He said, return to me. He knows so much about these things. He knows so much about these things. He knows so much about these things.
Okay, let's have some fun now, shall we? Let's go to Verinda. Good evening, Verinda.
Hello.
Hello, Verinda. Shall I tickle you? Ticky, 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 ticky. Ticky, 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 ticky. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tickle you a bit more. Ticky, 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 ticky. Ticky, 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 tickle, tickle, tickle. Come here. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Vinny? Oh, I'm going to tickle you. Come here. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh, tickly, tickly. Tickle, 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 tickle. Come here. Oh, I'm going to give you a tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tiggly under that. Tiggly under that. Tiggly, 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 tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. And rest, rest. That was fun, wasn't it, Vinny? A little bit more tickling, is there? Is there a bit more tickle, tickle, tickle? Come on, calm down. There's only so much fun we can have, Verinda. My fingers are getting sore. Now, what insightful topic have you stolen from TalkSport Radio for us this evening?
Yeah, basically...
He doesn't deny it. He just goes straight into it. Yes, go on.
What are the scariest movies you ever seen?
What are the what?
Scariest movies you ever seen?
Well, we did that like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Human Centipede? Apparently that's really scary.
There is a film. Can you think of any other films that are really scary?
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
No, I've not seen that one either. The Human Centipede, yes, I've heard about this. It sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Anyway, so when I called in last night...
Yes.
I asked you if you're whipped or not. Have you found out what whipped means?
Well, you mean under the thumb?
Yeah.
In that case, no. But you are, aren't you? You're whipped.
No, you're whipped.
You're whipped?
No, you're whipped. Do you ever defend men?
What do you mean, do I ever defend men? What does that mean?
If there's a...
What does that mean? Do I ever defend men?
No,
In what instance?
You always take the woman's side.
When? Give me an example. I can't think of one, Ian. I can't think of one. But you're more whipped than me.
Huh?
Yes.
How?
By your mum. She doesn't even... You have to hang up when she walks past your bedroom because she doesn't know that you phoned the radio up. That's totally whipped. She doesn't know that you're an internet sensation. Your mum doesn't know that you came and did a gig in front of 60 people in a London comedy club.
Yeah, I told her.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
And what did she say?
She said, good for you.
You're so talking out of your backside, Verinda. You're just pretending that you're not whipped.
Oh, yeah, but you have to watch Jennifer Lopez films.
Jennifer Lopez is well fit.
Yeah, but you think... but she does crappy films, doesn't she?
Made in Manhattan was quite entertaining. And the one where she goes and beats her husband up. So, next point. Next piece of evidence, my lord.
A few months ago, you said men are stupid.
Well, men are stupid. If I did say that.
you never take a man's side.
Of course I'll take a man's side.
You always take a woman's side. That's why you're whipped. You don't just whip by your wife. You're just whipped by women altogether.
Vinny, can I give you a tip here, right?
Yeah.
If you want to make love with the ladies,
Yeah.
you need to start taking the ladies' side once in a while. They find it sexy.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've had sex with a woman, and you've not.
Oh, I see.
Correct.
Okay, I'll be taking that on board then.
Please do, Vinny, and let me know how it goes, okay?
All right then.
Bye-bye. Fantastic. He's a good lad. Alex, I've kept you there far too long. I'm so sorry. So what have you got
don't
for
worry
us?
about it, mate. It's not like I'm the most exciting person to chat to anyway.
No, that's how I've left you to right near the end. But never mind, we've got you on now. What can I do for you, boss?
I know someone that doesn't deserve to be as successful as they are because they're a really terrible singer.
Bad singers. We were talking about bad singers. Who have you got?
The most obvious, Liam Gallagher.
Oh, sir, straight to the top of the list.
He's terrible, and he acts like he deserves his position in life, and he doesn't.
Wouldn't it, it'd be wonderful if it all went pear-shaped for him and he had to go back to signing on and just living in a normal council
Well,
house.
let's hope his new band fails then, because I'd absolutely hate it.
Is that happening?
He took the rest of Oasis with him, apparently. He's trying to set up a new band or something.
But why would the rest of Oasis go with him? Why wouldn't they go with...
That's what I want to know, because Noel's the only talented one.
I mean, I'm not a fan of any of them, to be honest. I think they're all overrated and nonsensical. But surely, yes, he's the one who's made
Well, their
the
drummer's
money.
good. He's Ringo's kid, after all.
Oh, is it him, Zach?
Yeah. Well, he quit.
No, he drums for The Who now, Zach Starkey.
Yeah. That's brilliant. He's brilliant.
How weird is that, right? So his dad is in the biggest band of the 60s, and then 40 years later, he gets a job in one of the biggest bands of the 60s.
Filling in for the guy who taught him drums.
Taught him how to play drums. He apparently had one lesson with Ringo, and then he said, actually, Uncle Keith's going to teach me.
That's probably the best decision he ever made.
How cool is that, man?
Yeah.
He's a brilliant drummer, Zach Starkey.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Have you got the Who DVD from when they did that cancer charity gig in 2002? Right before Entwistle died?
No, I've not. No.
Oh, he's brilliant in that. If you ever watch the version of Won't Get Fooled Again, which oddly enough has Noel Gallagher doing, I don't know, rhythm, but he's brilliant in it.
Yeah.
Fantastic drummer.
He's an excellent drummer. Yeah, yes, go on.
Can I say one more thing? Why did you even bother ringing that tosspot up?
I tell you why, because he got the wrong end of the stick and thought I had bloked him from the Facebook page because he had defended Gary, and he was getting very angry about that. And I wanted him to know that the reason he was bloked was not because of that, and that's fine. It was just because of his what he'd said was so vile.
Yeah.
I was expecting more of an argument.
Yeah,
from him,
exactly. I
please.
know you love your arguments, but at least pick someone you know you're going to get a decent, intelligent argument. Because the problem is, in my experience, most racist people are closed-minded idiots, especially when he's that age.
Yeah, I do like arguing with racists, though, because you can't lose.
Yeah,
you can't. I've had some wonderful... I remember when I was on LBC once, and a guy phoned up, and we didn't really get... it was this kind of show, so we didn't get too many serious callers, but a guy phoned up, and he actually started the phone call with, "I'm not being racist, but..."
Oh, that's always...
And I started rubbing my hands thinking, OK, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
"I'm not being racist, but all black postmen are rubbish." And this was a genuine statement he came out with. And I was like, well, how is that?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
And he said, well, they have different numbers over there. And this is what he said. I'm paraphrasing him slightly, but that was his
over where?
argument.
Watford?
Well, exactly. And it was just... And I do enjoy talking to them because they are... It's very, very rarely, if not never, that you meet an intelligent racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Occasionally you'll meet a well-spoken one, and that kind of covers up, and it sounds like they're intelligent. But generally they are idiots.
Well, that kid was just spouting BNP rhetoric anyway. It was just...
the use of the indigenous population. As soon as that comes out, you think, oh, man alive.
Yeah. Well, anyways, hope your anus gets better, and thanks for the kick-ass stuff yesterday.
There we go. It's an absolute pleasure. Enjoy. Paul Gale, then we'll play a record, then we'll have some calls straight to it. Hello, Paul.
Yeah, Ian, how's things?
Yeah, things are all right, man. It's Thursday. I've got a great weekend. I'm going to be best man at my friend's wedding. I'm looking forward to it immensely. So everything's good.
Good man. You mentioned about being parents sending their kids to boarding school. Well, I was the victim of that. I haven't been a nasty parent.
So you went?
I went, yes.
Well, how old were you?
I went when I was 11.
Oh man, that must have been heartbreaking.
I was a bit homesick for like the first 2 years.
Is that all? All right, yeah.
But then I found my very good friend, Mrs. Smirnoff, and Mr. Nicotine.
Oh, so hang on. So at the age of 13, you started boozing?
Yeah, 13 and smoking, so... But, like, lots of good stories, though. I didn't really enjoy it, but there was my first disco that I went to when I was there.
Yeah.
We had some little vodka before we went out.
Yeah.
And decided to have my first cigarette, which is a death cigarette.
Okay, oh, yes.
And we went to the bushes to have said cigarettes, and I ended up bumbling into the hedge.
You ended up doing what?
Bumbling into the hedge.
Okay, yes.
So sort of like collapsing a little bit.
Yeah.
And my mates decided to carry me back to the boarding house.
Yeah.
But rather than going the back way, they decided to carry me through, like, the main part of the school.
Oh, dear.
And as we go past the staff room, the headmaster's walked out with my housemaster and my personal tutor. And my mouth has just opened and squirted this vat of vomit at the headmaster, and it's just covered his shoes and on my stick.
Fantastic. Well, that's what we're doing next week. Ever puked up on a teacher?
So that's something that you couldn't get away with at day school. You wouldn't be able to do that at day school. So that's a plus thing about boarding school.
But why did your parents do it?
I think they thought I'd do well there. But I also think now, looking back, maybe it was them, particularly my father, wanting me to live his dream through him.
Right,
maybe that's what it is.
A bit of projection, yes.
Yes.
It does just... Have you got... How old are you now, Paul?
I'm 27.
Have you got kids of your own?
No way.
No, no what? No way, what? Never?
Well, at the moment, no way, not never.
It's good fun, man. But I could never imagine sending my little boy away to boarding school and seeing him a few times a year. I just couldn't do it.
It was good, though, because I found I became quite independent and got a sense of freedom at
I'm
an
sure
early
there are
age.
benefits to it. I'm sure there are benefits.
But I don't think I could do it. I wouldn't send mine away.
No.
If I ever have any.
Paul, listen, it's lovely to talk to you. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. Thank you for that. OK, I'm going to play a record, then when we come back, we'll have some calls straight to air until 1 o'clock when Mark Crosley comes on. How's about them apples?
I walked alone, I never tried to stay in line. I didn't know what I was doing half the time. I didn't know that my life would ever change. I didn't think that anybody felt the same way. And then you came. I said I wanna try it all without regret. I wanna meet the kind of folks I never met. Skipping school and smoking cigarettes. We hadn't even really gotten started yet. Let's go driving, 'cause there's nowhere to go. We're in hiding. They're telling our story on the radio. Fell in love with being defiant in a pickup truck that roared like a lion. When you're with us, you don't have to be quiet no more. People said we had to make it on our own. We never thought there'd be another hand to hold. We didn't care, we never did what we were told. That couldn't break us, couldn't ever turn us cold. You and me, yeah, we were never growing old. We'll go driving, 'cause there's nowhere to go. We're in hiding. They're telling our story.
Sometimes we all need a bit of Spain. And this week on Absolute Radio, that's just where we're sending you. Thanks to lowcostholidays.com and the Valencia Tourist Board. You can win a 7-night holiday in Benidorm, where it's sunny 320 days of the year. All you have to do is guess which classic song we've flamencoed up.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
And you could be there. Win all this week during the No Repeat Guarantee with Russ Williams and Nick Jackson. All thanks to the Valencia Tourist Board. Plan your trip to Benidorm now at lowcostholidays.com.
Absolute Radio.
What you got to eat, then? Scotch egg chutney, pork pie, pickled onion. Makes my cheese Sammy look a bit sad.
The new Vauxhall Movano offers a few little extras, with £1,400 of free options, including aircon, trip computer, Bluetooth and alarm, on all new Movano orders placed by the 31st of December 2010.
Packet of biscuits. You're giving us indigestion. Oh, can I have your sandwich, then?
To find out more, contact your local Vauxhall retailer or visit newmovano.com. New Movano from Vauxhall. No job too big. Terms and conditions apply. Contact your local retailer.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Hey, could you stand another drink? I'm better when I don't think. Seems to get me through. And say, do you want to spin another line like we had a good time? Not that I need proof. Swell, we're living in a hotel. Someone's ringing my bell in a room without a view. And hey, heard you read another book. Should I take another look? Who am I without you? Stand another drink. I'm better when I don't think. Seems to get me through. Say, do you want to spin another line like we had a good time? Not that I need proof. Swell, we're living in a hotel. Someone's ringing my bell in a room without a view. Hey, heard you read another book. Should I take another look? Who am I without you?
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
Okay, this is fun, isn't it? So, Thursday evening, 25 past 12. Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash will be on at 1 o'clock. For the next 35 minutes or so, let's just take some calls straight to air, shall we? 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Press button 1, and then you'll pop up on my screen, and I will hit the button, and you'll come straight to air. I can already say, Gary from Bristol, put your phone down. I said you should call back in a couple of weeks when I'm back from my holiday. You're not getting on tonight. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. And in this bit, you can do anything you want. You can talk about the topics that we've been discussing. You can talk about any of the things that we've talked about. You can play a bit of audio, you can sing a song, you can make a noise, you can pretend that your phone signal's going and you get cut. Do whatever you want. It's all very relaxed here. Kink song coming up next as well, which I'm very excited about. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless. Hello. Hello.
Yo, hello, Ian. Sorry, mate.
That's all right, fella. You're on the air.
Oh, wicked. Yesterday you had a very confused stone fella talking about Paul Simon.
Oh, yes. He was convinced that we played Paul Simon.
It wasn't Paul Simon, it was Vampire Weekend, who sound a lot like him, and their album out, Contra, is a brilliant album. It's very odd, but very obviously Paul Simon inspired.
It does have that kind of Graceland's vibe to it, doesn't it?
Definitely, mate. And the other thing, 2 nights ago you said dumbbells. Why are they called dumbbells?
Yeah, go on.
They used to take the clapper out in the middle, and it was just a standard weight they could stick on the end of a stick.
And they would use that to get fit?
No, they'd use that to hold over their heads and show up, tough they are, that's all.
Okay. Thank you. What's your name, fella?
Hey, it's Alex and Selden. We've met, mate.
Oh, hang on. When did we meet?
I came in the studio last year, brother. Fella, but I'm not going to carry on about that.
All right, you're the scary man. Ta-ta. There we go. I know exactly that is terrifying, gentlemen. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless. Beautiful. That person's got exactly what this is all about. I'm going to turn the lights off in here. There we go. Nice and dark in here. That's the way it should be. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm all right, fella.
Is that Ian?
Yeah.
Well, I'm listening to you now saying speak over.
This is what, sorry?
I can hear you doing a voiceover.
Well, we're talking... There's a 7-second delay to make sure that people don't say naughty things.
OK, I won't say naughty things.
Good lad.
How you doing, Ian?
I'm all right.
Listen, mate, I wanted to say firstly thank you. I'm probably a little bit older than you, but I remember XTC and, all those songs you did, so thank you for that.
One of the greatest bands in the world,
Well,
XTC.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan
if
of them.
not the greatest band.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of XTC.
But I just come back from the Jersey Festival and saw Paul Weller, and to be fair...
Yeah.
He was amazing.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan, but I hear he's very good live.
Oh, mate, he was just awesome.
Yeah.
He was awesome. I do have a little impression for you.
Okay, who's the impression?
Because I listen to your show every night.
Yes.
I'm a single man. I'm divorced my wife, and I'm a single man.
Yes.
I listen to your show every night, and I enjoy your show.
Okay.
And I also, I kind of, I relate to some things you say some of the time.
Okay, good lad.
I want to say to you, you shouldn't feel so bad about yourself.
Okay, well, that's very kind.
All right?
Thank you, fella.
So, anyway, just give us a chance, right?
Go on.
I know you have some idiots, and I'm not an idiot.
No, I would never suggest that for one moment, sir. Well, maybe. Go on, your impression.
Right, okay. Hello, Ian, it's Barry from Watford.
Go on, do that again.
How was that?
Do it again.
Hello, Ian, it's Barry from Watford. That wasn't about...
What?
I'm on the radio now, aren't I?
What do you mean, it's Barry? I'm Barry from flipping Watford.
No, Barry, you're not Barry from Watford. Well, I'm Barry from Watford.
I'm confused.
Come on, Barry, you're just taking the, what's it now,
Which one's
aren't
the
you?
real Barry? They both sound identical.
It's uncanny, isn't it?
No, Ian, come on, Ian. He's just an old-timer that's trying to, muscle in on some young boy's charges
I can't tell who's who. They're both...
Do you know what? It's confusing me too. Have I got a double?
Barry, really... come on.
Give it away,
You're being too silly about this now, aren't you?
You're even doing my catchphrase. You're being too silly about this.
Come on now, Barry. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Barry.
Come on, Barry.
If you were that good, you'd have another catchphrase anyway, wouldn't you?
The cat done a whoopsie on the carpet.
That's not your catchphrase, Barry. That's Michael, what's his name? Crawford.
Michael Whale.
No, not Michael Whale. You silly old man. See, you don't even know that.
You seem to Well, you seem
I've
to
been
be...
listening to you for about 18 months now. I think the Iain Leon show, and I've told all my friends, my nephews and everything else, it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
As long as Barry from Watford doesn't come on. Because he keeps taking the miss out of me. And he's doing my voice over.
You were me.
And you've come on again, Barry from Watford. Now give us a chance. You're on every bloody night.
Well, go on, shoot then.
It's
Let's
taken me
hear it.
ages to get through. Give us a chance.
Well, go on, get on with it then.
Well, I'm doing it now, aren't I? I'm here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what's your name again?
My name is Andy.
Andy? Yes.
Yes. You know how to do that, Barry?
Pardon?
Do you know how to spell that?
Yes, but we won't bore everyone whilst I spell it out, will we?
Well, you do it plenty of other times, Barry, so come on.
Yes, this is not going all that well. But,
well, it could go better, Barry, but who asked you to join in?
Well, no one did. It's a phone-in show.
Well, I thought I was talking to Iain Lee, the lead singer of XTC. Because I'm a music fan, see?
If I needed to put your name down to speak, I wouldn't have phoned up.
Why can't you spell?
Well, as someone, their forms you're supposed to fill in.
Well, I don't know, can't you write or something? Is that your problem or what?
Still speaking. But, you know, he gives out a phone number and you phone up as far as I was aware. If the rules have changed...
Well, maybe they have, Barry. I apologise for muscling in on your show.
Yes. I won this show flipping silver Sony, mate.
Barry?
Hello?
Oh, hi, Barry.
Who's that?
It's Andre.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Friend. Barry?
God, this is a nightmare. What?
Oh, excuse me, Barry, for butting in. But you know when we was playing five-side football?
Yeah.
This is Andre come David Bellamy, as you know.
Yes.
But when we was playing five-side football, we hadn't crossed the ball and I scored the first goal, as you know.
Yes.
Do you remember, Barry?
I do, but the listeners don't, and there's more of them than just us two, so maybe we should talk about something else. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm gonna say good night, good people. Good night. Good night. Night. Sleep tight.
Yeah, I can hear you, Barry. I can hear that. Why did he cut me off? Mr. Lee. Anyway. Oh, I can hear myself on the radio now. I'm 46 years old.
Hello, mate.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, mate. It's just political correctness gone mad, that is, mate. That's all it is.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. Listen, you know, that old Barry, yeah?
Well, he's gold old
Barry.
Barry,
He's a pest. He's a pest, mate. He's a pest.
Oh, he's all right. He's all right.
No, I think it's the worst thing.
No, listen. When I was about 15, XTC were the bands to listen to. You know? And I've just come back from Jersey seeing Paul Weller. Now, come on.
Who's come back from Turkey?
Paul Weller was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm seeing him December the 10th.
Well, yes, I've heard. Yeah. I've heard he's done some concerts in December. Yeah, which I'll probably go to, and I've seen him about 10 times.
Hello.
But honestly, Jersey was. He was just.
Hello.
Awesome. Who's that, Barry?
No.
Who's that now?
It's Vinny.
Who's Vinny? Hello, Vinny. How you doing?
All right. Yeah.
My name's Andy. How you doing?
Yeah, good. I just want to say I'm not being racist or anything, but.
Yeah. Yeah, but what? What? He's not saying anything. Hello?
It's your life, and you can do what you want. Do what you like. Please don't keep me waiting. Please don't keep me waiting. 'Cause I'm so tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. So tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you.
Absolute
Radio.
Wake up with three of nature's cruelest jokes. Frank Skinner, Dave Gorman, and Christian O'Connell. Faces for radio, voices for entertainment.
Absolute Radio.
Every morning when you wake up.
Out now, more incredible blockbuster exclusive movies. Love gets complicated for Jennifer Lopez as a mum-to-be who meets the man of her dreams in the romantic comedy The Backup Plan.
You going to see him again? I think so.
And see Nicolas Cage at his all-time best as a good cop turned bad in the utterly unmissable Bad Lieutenant, rated 18.
You are crazy.
Rent any 3 movies for just £10, including The Backup Plan and Bad Lieutenant, exclusively at Blockbuster on DVD or Blu-ray. Love films? Hate waiting? You can't see these movies anywhere else for weeks, guaranteed. Only at Blockbuster in-store and online at blockbuster.co.uk. Membership's free.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I used to write letters, I used to sign my name. I used to sleep at night before the flashing lights settled deep in my brain. But by the time we met, the times had already changed. So I never wrote a letter. I never took my true heart, I never wrote it down. So when the lights cut out, I was lost standing in the wilderness downtown. Now our lives are changing fast. Now our lives are changing fast. Hope that something pure can last. Hope that something pure can last. It seems strange how we used to wait for letters to arrive. But what's stranger still is how something so small can keep you alive. We used to wait. We used to waste hours just walking around. We used to wait. All those wasted lives in the wilderness downtown.
So we're talking about... You didn't know that charity muggers, the people that say, "Hi, I'm working for Amnesty. Can I just
In the
take
street, no.
Didn't know they're called chuggers?
No.
And what's your get out? What was your get out to avoid being...
Up until a couple of years ago, I used to say that I was under 18 so that I couldn't sign the forms and stuff.
My wife has a similar thing. There's always a guy, for some reason, where we live, handing out flyers for a hairdressing salon. And my wife she did a weird thing. And we walked away and I said, "Do you really do that?" And what she did was... she's weird, my wife. So he gives out these flyers and he kind of like does the sale pitch. He goes, "Oh yeah, I get my haircut in Athens." And he just walked off. I said, "You can't, why is he going to believe that? He's going to know that that's a lie. No one goes to Athens just to get their haircut." It's a
might have
weird lie
just been
to...
visiting here.
But she might have
Sometimes those really crazy ones are the ones that you have to believe, because why would people make that
Yeah,
up?
you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't like the chuggers. They used to. I was saying they used to. They don't do it so much now because they're a bit desperate. They used to have like really hot guys that would stop the women, and they'd have really hot chicks that would stop the men, so that you'd go, "Wow, this hot girl really fancies me. I might give her my bank account details." But the weird thing about them is they get paid. They're not volunteers.
Oh no, and they work on commission.
So if you sign up for a year, I don't know the exact figures, but like the first month or first 2 months of what you're paying
them.
is their salary.
Yeah.
Well, then I might as well just go and phone up the charity and say, "What's your bank account? I'll pay some money in." It just seems...
What's your private bank account?
Seriously, man, we should get a job on 5 Live. We'd be excellent. We could do Tony Lives's job on 5 Live, because we're talking about issues. We've done racism and we're talking about charity muggers.
Yeah. And then we'll move on to this.
Then we'll move on to this rubbish. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
All right, Iain, mate.
Hello, mate.
Hey, did I hear right? You're going on holiday?
I'm taking 2 weeks off. I'm not necessarily going away, but yes, after next week's Women's Week, I will be off for 2 weeks.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
Don't know. I'm just going to have to watch loads of you on Condime with me.
Well, there's only one episode, but you watch it on a loop, my friend.
All right, nice one. See you later, mate.
There we go.
I really thought that was going to go into, do you know what I'm going to do?
Next week, Ladies' Week.
Yeah.
So only ladies can call in. Apart from, we'll have a 10-minute Gentleman's Corner, we're going to call it, in each show, when gentlemen can call in and smoke cigars and do whatever they do.
We've got our listener guest coming in.
What day is she coming in?
She's not got back to me yet. So...
she wasn't like an angel or something, wasn't she?
She's a fairy angel.
Okay, so we've got her. We've got a comedian.
Yeah, we've got a comedian.
And we've got a television celebrity.
Television celeb. Well, they're both television celebs.
They are both television celebs, yes. Yes, I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm a little bit nervous. When the comedian hang on, let me play some music. I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
So let me just let me play this. Hang on.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you.
Okay, we can get rid of that now. Let's answer the question.
Definite though.
Okay, that'll be fun. Just got to tell him no swears.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him do something. Anyway, that'll be fun. That's all next week. How's your Twitter following going?
I'm almost 1,500.
Oh, you're about 400 behind Ben then.
Yeah. Do you know what? Jeff Lloyd's behind this, and spoke to him on air about it and said,
really?
"Why did you get so annoyed with Eloise?"
What is your Twitter account?
Eloise_C.
And you've been giving away, like, tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
Just give away, like, nick some CDs and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to give away loads of stuff on there. People should just get people to follow me for free stuff all the time.
And for also hilarious drunken tweets that are really badly spelt. Like, really weird, awful spelling.
But in the morning, though, they even made me laugh.
I was chuckling the other day when you were talking about the guy next door having sex.
Oh, that's true. I totally did try and get out of the house, and that's so I went to go and get drunk so I could avoid it.
It was very funny. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
I like the mushy pea.
I like the mushy pea. Thank you. I forgot about that. That's an old.
Oh, you know, Twitter and that.
Yes, I do. We were just talking about it.
Yeah. So Jeff, right? He said to me that he's enjoying your communication with each other.
Oh yeah.
But he said, "Did you unfollow recently?" He thought you used to follow him, and then did you unfollow him and then refollow him again?
I never followed him.
Oh.
And then I started following him.
Oh, he was like, "I'm sure he used to follow me," and then he's only recently added me again.
No.
So did he unfollow me, Eloise?
I don't. Do you know, I may have followed him for an afternoon.
Oh.
But I don't think I don't think I did. But if I did, then it was literally only for like a day or something. But yeah, I followed
He's like,
him.
I'm going to ask him about it one day.
we never. I've only spoken to Jeff like twice.
I know. He says I'm enjoying the tweets, the messages between each of you.
I like Jeff. I wish we were friends, but we're both just too shy for it to work.
He said the same thing, you know.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. He's a really nice
so
guy.
So you're two shy guys that both want to be friends with each other.
It doesn't work because I've got a friend who's really shy, and we just don't say anything.
Yeah.
And we just sort of sit there and you don't say anything, and it's just awkward. Look, I'm getting all
oh, it's like, new best friend.
I wish. He's nice, man, but, you know, it just... Who's going to make neither of us can make the first move.
Yeah.
What it would have to be is you'd have to arrange to meet me in a pub, and Annabelle would have to arrange to meet Jeff in a pub, but then you two don't turn up.
Yeah.
And it's like me and Jeff, and we go... Oh, hang on, I think we've been set up
also,
here.
Also, it's the worst place for both of you to meet.
Oh, yeah, because we don't drink. OK, yeah, that would be terrible. How that could end in tears. Let's go to... Six, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Good. I've just seen the Special K Lady advert.
Oh, hello, what do you reckon?
Yes. Is it the woman who's facing you with the dark curled hair?
Yeah, and she's got the hips.
Yes, that's her, yes.
Yeah, go on.
Very interesting, isn't it?
Interesting.
It is very interesting, if that's not too sexist. I think she's absolutely beautiful, and I've got a tiny little crush on her.
If you look at her closely, she is stunning.
Listen, I've spent many a long time waiting for the bus, if you know what I mean. And she's stunning, an amazing figure, beautiful face, wonderful.
I don't think she's known, is she, either? She's not a known model, as it were.
All right, this is the next week, Eloise. We're going to find out who the Special K Lady is, and we're going to try and get her on the show by the end of the week.
Okay.
Pete, that's our mission. Glorious. She is absolutely stunning. It's very rarely. Women in posters and adverts kind of... they're not really my look, but I think she's... Are there any posters of gentlemen that you see and you go, ooh...
No,
stunning.
But mainly because I never wear my glasses, so I can't see the posters.
Oh, bless you. That's sweet.
Yeah.
When they have men in posters, the change is like now, but it's kind of... It's just like them in their pants with, like, muscles and stuff. And that's not...
No.
But is it Benetton or French Connection, one of those, because I drive past them home from work, has got a weird advert where this is the man, this is the woman. And the man looks like Herman June. He's got this big sort of bushy beard.
It's
and
French Connection.
Is it French Connection? Yeah. And he's got this big bushy beard and... You like him?
No, I don't. I've never seen it.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never looked at them. I can't see them.
Okay. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Knickers and knockers and big wobbly boots.
Oh, thank you so much. We were talking yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we were trying to reminisce about all the old lines from the old shows. People are phoning up and doing it for me. How could that used to be my sister's favourite thing, knickers and knockers and big wobbly boobs. Yes, line 2.
Hello, Iain Lee. I've got to go because I need to have a wee, but now I'm going to pass you on to my friend Bernie B. Hello?
That was a wonderful little bit of freestyling. Hello, Bernie B.
Hi, Ian. You're right, mate.
I'm all right, Bernie B. How are you?
I'm good. Is Lee there?
Lee?
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, he is. Do you want to speak to him?
Yeah, come on, mate. Cheers.
Hello, Lee speaking.
Hi, Lee. Lee, mate, I've got a problem, yeah? I'm just on the way to get some chips from the pub like you asked, yeah? But that man's outside again. I don't know what to do, mate.
Just ignore him. Don't speak to him.
I can't. He's feeling my leg.
Well, let him feel your leg.
Yeah, it's going a bit higher than my normal.
Okay, there we go.
Sounds like Trevor Powell.
It did sound like Trevor Powell. More than Trevor Powell sounds like Trevor Powell. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, bloody hell, is that me?
I'm not sure.
It's Mark. One up Mark.
One up Mark.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Yes.
Well, I've got a couple of issues I want to... I'm a bit angry tonight.
You know you've only got one nut and you didn't want to go for the fake second nut?
No, yeah. There's any point, really. Do you know what I mean?
There is a point. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about your one nut a lot.
You've been having a good think about it, have you, Ian?
I have.
Go on, Tom.
You should get a fake nut put in, but you should ask them to put a zip on your ball sack. So that you could... it's not bad, is it?
I shall go to Leighton Hospital in Crewe tomorrow.
Do it.
And I shall say, I demand a zip.
Because it's like, you always hear stories of, like, in the olden days when like, dads used to have one eye, and if their children... Brian Wilson's dad was, if it had one eye, and if the kids were naughty, Murray Wilson would take his one eye and you just shove it in their face. You could do the same with your nut.
So you've been pondering this at great length, have you?
I have been, yes.
Oh, bless your heart.
It's a pleasure.
But,
what have you got?
But, bit political.
Oh, OK.
Racism.
Oh, OK, here we go. This is probably the last call of the night, and we're doing...
Why, racism?
Yes.
Why?
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 I don't know. It's is it fear? Is it lack of intelligence? Lack of education?
It's lack of... Well, the little scrote earlier on you had on, would you say he was 15?
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, I apologise.
It was about 15, yeah.
Well, is he not at school now, and is he not being educated?
It does worry me that he's saying... What I'm hoping for, and part of the reason I got him on the air was, I'm hoping that he'll realise that what he said is inappropriate and is offensive, and that he will, at some point, learn something from that.
I mean, I'll tell you something... Well, if I've got time...
You've got 20 seconds.
Oh, I'm not good for time.
Take that as a no, then.
At the moment, I bet he's just listening to, like, his parents.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, that is... You follow on from there. At that age.
Who knows? You know, this is why I've let Gary have a cooling off period for a few weeks. I am of the opinion that people can change and become better people, and will learn from their mistakes.
Can I just say, we've got a text from Rob saying, guys, I really was looking directly at Satan.
On that bombshell. Eloise, have a lovely weekend. See you on Monday. Ladies' Week next week. Crosley, Stills and Nash is up. We're playing Corner Shop, brimful of ash. But I remember having a row with local radio. Anyway, I can't go into that story now. It's too long. Back on Monday. Mark is up next. Ta-ta.